Hey guys, we are back in my kitchen and I have never been more excited, and I feel like I say that at the beginning of a lot of videos, but this time I'm even more excited because I am back to normal content, and today is another baking sort of video. If you have not read the title and cannot tell by my shirt, I am going to be making theme park foods, specifically Disney. So I'm thinking about making this kind of like a series where I do a bunch of different theme park foods if you guys like it. I'm gonna start today with the churros from Disney, and then next, like I have a bunch of different theme park foods planned out to do for you guys. So if you wanna see more, then definitely let me know, but I plan on doing a bunch of different theme park foods, stuff from Universal Studios, stuff from Disney, Disneyland, all the different theme parks. So I'm really excited to get started with this little series that I want to do, and I'm just going to be like upfront and honest with you guys right in the beginning. I've never had a Disney churro. Now I understand if you want to just leave now, click out, if you don't trust me, I get it. I understand, but I do know a good churro, so I think we should be fine. But I have all the ingredients kind of laid out, and if you guys also did not know, Disney put out a lot of recipes on their Disney Parks blog, so that is how I'm doing these kind of videos. I'm literally following the Disney recipes, like straight from Mickey himself. So these are the legit recipes, so if I mess it up, it's really just on me. Never made churros before, should be interesting. The whole boiling oil situation kind of scares me, but let's get started. The things that you need are a cup of water, 8 tablespoons of butter, which is a whole stick of butter. It's a lot of butter. Salt, cinnamon, all-purpose flour, 3 eggs, vegetable or canola oil, and sugar. And it says certain pans that you need, like sizes, but the first pan that it says you need is a 1.5 quart saucepan. So that's this. If you could see my bra, just ignore it, please. The first thing it says is combine water, butter, salt, and cinnamon in a 1.5 quart saucepan over medium heat. Okay. I can do this. So this medium is like 5, I guess. And it is 1 cup of water. That part was easy. The whole stick of butter. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just gonna take the lid off of this cinnamon. Oh, I love the smell. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which again, I'm also going to take the cap off. Oh my god, I need to go over the sink. Ew, my hands. Bring pot to a rolling boil. Okay, and then what? And then reduce heat to low. Wooden spoons sometimes freak me out because I feel like the wood's gonna like come off into the, maybe it's just me. Isn't it like a hack that like you can do this or something? So far so good, which means this is probably gonna go terribly, because if I think I'm doing well. But I think it's really cool that Disney put out a lot of the recipes and stuff. I'm really excited to like try them out. Like I said, I have never had a Disney churro, but at Disneyland, I do know that they have like a bunch of different flavors of the churros, or maybe that's everywhere. Maybe it's not just Disneyland. I know at Disneyland they have flavors of the beignets, that's what I'm thinking of. But the churros, they do like different flavors depending on the season, and I think that's really cool. And I'm just really sad that I can't be at Disney right now. But Disney is reopening. When this opens, when this video is up, Disney will open in like 3 days. And if you're a pass holder, you possibly could even go sooner. I am a pass holder, but the issue is the annual pass holders were supposed to get like an email basically saying that like you could reserve a spot earlier than the rest, but I never got an email, so.
Thanks a lot, Disney.
That probably looks so much better that I put the lights on underneath. Duh. Okay, so I believe we are pretty much at a rolling boil, and I wish you guys could smell that this literally smells like churros. So now that it is at a rolling boil, it says to lower it back to low heat and then I believe add the flour. So it says reduce heat to low, add flour and stir vigorously until mix forms a ball. Vigorously. And it calls for 1 1/4 cups of flour. Be careful when you plop the flour in. Ew, if you guys could, okay, it's slowly forming a dough. The arm workout? I don't really know what it means by like until a ball forms, but I mean, this is a pretty doughy consistency. Look at her. It's dough. I just don't really know what it means by like a ball. I made it into a ball and let it rest for 5 to 7 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer for 6 minutes just to put it in the middle. So 6 minutes, and then after we let it sit, we are going to add eggs in one at a time and stir until combined. So wait, do we put it back on the heat? No, right? Remove from heat and let rest for 5 to 7 minutes. Add eggs one at a time and stir until combined. Set aside. Okay, so yeah, I don't think you put it back on the heat. Using caution, heat oil in a medium skillet. I think I'm gonna use this pan. Is that dumb? I think I'm gonna use this pan to actually fry the churros. I don't want them to be super small. I know this recipe is like little 1-inch churros, but I wanna do like a normal size churro. So I think I'm gonna do it in the bigger one. And then I'm also going to be making my piping bag. I'm gonna let that sit for like about 6 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, so it has been 6 minutes and I have the dough here. I kind of made it like a little hole in the middle for the eggs. Don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I did it. And I'm just gonna take, it says 3 eggs and you put them in one at a time. So this could be where it goes. This one feels weird. This could be where it starts to go terribly wrong. Ew. No one wants to see what I just saw, truthfully. Ew. You guys, this looks disgusting. I should have tried the dough before I put the eggs in. Just because I love like the taste of dough. Another one. It's so gross when you first start mixing it. I'm going to show you guys this time. Ew. Gross. Ew. Anywho. I don't know why this kind of looks dark. I hope it's not actually dark. No, you guys have to hear this. If I have to hear it, so do you guys. I feel like 3 eggs is a little much, but who am I to assume? Last one. Ow, my hand. Ow. The noise. Try to do this one maybe nicer. Nope, there's just no hope. It's just so slimy. Oh, my hand. Oh my god, I'm literally not even trying to be dramatic. And I think my arm is gonna break off. But here is what the dough looks like. So it said using caution, heat oil in the skillet over medium heat or until temperature reaches 350. Okay, I mean, I have a thermometer, but it doesn't really say how much oil. I'm so scared the oil is like gonna go everywhere. So medium heat. I have canola oil and I'm just gonna, like, how much do I need in there? Okay. I mean, okay, that's a lot of oil. Oh god. So I also have the food thermometer. I was really confused for a second because it wasn't at 0, but like obviously it's, oh no, I think it's fine. I was confused because it didn't say 0 and then I was like, well, obviously it's on 0 degrees in here.
I'm just stupid.
Okay, so I'm gonna place this just on the edge. It literally only goes to 220 though, so. And now let's make our piping bag. I just have a large bag and I'm going to cut a hole in the corner. I don't know how much, like this much. Oh my god, I'm gonna cut my finger off. And then the trick is always to put, oh no. So I made the hole way too big. Let's just try it on the other side, right? Yeah, so then this could just poke right through. And then I am using like a little star tip, you know, thingy. And we're just gonna hope that nothing goes over there. So the oil is currently at 140 degrees. That scares me. Spoon dough into piping bag fitted with large star tip. We did it. Then pipe 1 inch into saucepan, cut with knife and drop into oil. Repeat until churro bites fill saucepan with room to fry. Oh God. So let's put our dough in the piping bag. I feel like this dough is just so thick. We're just gonna really hope and pray that this works. But you can see it, it's like right there. Oh my gosh. And I think once, I'm gonna probably put like 4 in there. I don't know, 4 or 5. I'll see what can fit. I feel like once it's near 220, like once it's past 220, we'll be good to go. We're almost there. Whoa, I love doing that. Do you see how it focuses on the heat and then it focuses on the pan? Okay, so it seems to have passed 220. I am going to remove this. No, 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 my worst fear, my worst fear, my worst fear, my worst fear happened. This happened, it happened, this happened. Oh my God. Guys, it's happening. I don't even know how long to leave it in for. It doesn't say. But look, it's doing it. Okay, so I'm using tongs to kind of just okay, I'm gonna take some of the oil out of the pan. I just feel like there's way too much oil. Here they are. I have them all laid out on this paper towel. Clearly, as you can see, some of them do resemble, you know, a normal kind of churro. Some of them are just more like sticks. And then I decided to have some fun and make these like little swirl things. I don't know. The piping bag completely broke, but now we're gonna put the cinnamon and sugar on them. Drain churro bites on paper towel, did that. Mix sugar and half a teaspoon of cinnamon in medium bowl. Half cup of sugar and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. I feel like it would have been more cinnamon, but I guess not. And then I'm just gonna mix this together. I'm just gonna toss in a couple of these. Just really toss them nicely. I don't want to use my hands just because I feel like that'll be a mess. Oh God, I'm already making a mess. So I don't know who I was kidding. It's kind of just like burying them in sand. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay, once they are evenly coated, what's it say next? Oh my God, I think I'm like done pretty much. Place on serving plate and serve. Okay, okay. They look so cute. Okay, let's try them. Oh my God, I'm excited and nervous. Oh my God. Wait, they're actually good. They're nice in the middle. In the middle, you can see how they're like nice and airy. Then you get a crunch on the outside. Okay, let's try some like the weirdly shaped ones. I'm gonna take the little one. Let's see. Okay. The middle of that one was way too doughy. I'm gonna try it with the bigger one because the bigger one looks like it got cooked more. Still a little too doughy on the inside. Like I think the normal churros are a lot better. Now let's try one of the sticks. Okay, not bad, but I still think the churros are better, even though the shape is just different. a little undercooked inside. I think these ones are the winner. The classic. So that's what I've been missing out on in Disney. The Disney ones are probably a lot better than mine, but not too shabby. I'm gonna see if my mom will try one. Little churros.
Oh my gosh, they look so cute. Bean.
Tastes like
Good
churros.
job, honey. Awesome.
They're good, right?
Delicious.
Oh my god, I could eat them all.
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Alrighty guys, that was pretty much it for this video. I'm literally gonna be sick from how many of these I just ate. I also wanted to show you guys, I made like a lot of churros and I still have all of this dough left. So much dough. So honestly, this batch makes a lot of churros. So if you want to cut it down maybe or something, that might be better. Or if you have a big family, then this is perfect. But it does make a lot of them. And I have like all of these in this little bowl. I don't really know what to do with the rest of the dough because I'm not gonna make that many churros, but this honestly was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be because I was able to do it. And since I was able to do it, it means it's pretty easy. It seems like a fun thing that you could do if you're bored during the day. Of course, if you have kids or if you're young, be careful of the oil. Even I got freaked out by from the oil. If you have an air fryer, I'm pretty sure you could put these in the air fryer and that would be even better because then you would be not using all the oil that I just used. If you try out this recipe, let me know down below. Of course, I'll have the link to the Disney site linked down below as well if you want to give it a try. And I'm going to be doing a lot more of these like theme park food videos, so definitely stay tuned. I'm super excited. You guys know I love trying to bake new things in the kitchen for you guys all the time. And if you have any tips or tricks or certain foods that you guys want to see, then of course definitely comment them down below as well. If you want to see future videos, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss anything. And of course, like this video if you miss Disney and their churros. And like I said, comment down below all of the good stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all and I will see you super soon with a brand new video. Bye.